Hey everybody, welcome to my usual me, and welcome to Life is Feudal, the MMO. Today we're talking about carpentry, leveling it, and why the quality and the type of tree that you use really matters. Alrighty guys, well, everybody's talking about, leveling this, leveling that, and carpentry is no different. People are putting out videos, well, yeah, about, hey, well, if you cut this board, you get this experience, and if you cut this billet, you get this experience. And that's all well and good. But I think if you look at the forums and you look at the Discord and you look at all the wiki information, pretty much it boils down to handles. Boils down to making wooden handles for leveling your early game carpentry anyway, which is softwood billets. Now, and that's all well and good. I agree with this. I agree with this. So, but the thing that you have to look at when you're doing this is what type of tree are you going to use, and what quality of tree are you going to use. Now, there are 6 softwood trees, I think, if I'm not mistaken. There is juniper, mulberry, apple, spruce, pine, and aspen. And in that order, at least I think, is the amount of wood from smallest to largest. So juniper is probably going to give you the least. Aspen will give you the most. And then your mulberry, apples, spruce, and pine are going to give you somewhere in the mid. And I'm not sure about the order that they give. If somebody in the comment section wants to put a comment down and give us the order of the trees in the amount of wood that they give when they are full grown, that would be amazing. But my focus is actually you want to have the largest, absolutely the largest tree you can get your hands on. Now, this is the only time you ever hear me say this. You want the highest quality tree. You want the highest yield from the tree, because then you only have to cut one tree down rather than cut 5 trees down. That's my point of this video. So you're going to go with aspens, and you want the highest quality aspen you can find. Now, let me tell you this. Listen closely. If you do this around a guild, they're going to probably kill you, because guild people go out and they save the high quality trees for branches and bark, because it gives the most, and it gives the highest quality branches when you're cooking primitive food. So when you're cooking primitive fish or whatever on a stick, they want the highest quality branches, and if you cut down their favorite tree, you're probably going to die. Make no mistake about it. I'm looking you dead in the eye. You're probably going to die if you get caught. See, that's the thing. If you get caught. But right now, I don't have to worry about it, because I'm like smack dab in the middle of 3 guilds. 2 of them are ours, and one of them is a friendly, so I'm not worried about it. And this is open range here. But if somebody else comes around here doing this, they're going to end up sword in their head. All right, so we're going to check out the inspect, and we're going to inspect this one. This aspen, it says it's a 47. No, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great. And now, granted, if you're just leveling the level, you're probably just going to cut down everything, right? Sure, why not? You can cut. You probably are. Let's just face it. I want something that's going to be over 60. 23 is no good, man. We're going to inspect. Oh, come on. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. We want something that's over. And you can look at a tree, guys. There's a 73 right there. That's a perfect tree for this video. That's good. You can look at trees. You'll be able to tell the difference eventually. They look different. The higher quality trees look different as they grow. They change the way they look. So, and I can't. It depends on the tree, and you're just you'll have to learn, but you'll learn. So what we're gonna do is, let me make sure I have my axe equipped. I do not have my axe equipped. Let's go to equip our axe. I'm also not going to gather the branches, but I do suggest and applaud you if you collect all the branches and all the bark off of every tree that you cut down. That's not going to happen. But we're going to go ahead and cut this guy down. So by all rights, this aspen tree should give a good amount of wood. Who is this? Is that one of mine? This may be one of my friends. I can't tell from here. But we're just going to keep on making the video and ignore this person for now. but it looks like it might be a friend. All right, so we're going to inspect our log right quick. And 400 wood, guys. That is 40 billets. That's 40 handles for you to carve out, which is really good. That person just took off. They were just, I don't know what they were doing. Oh, it must have been gathering sprouts or something. Maybe. That's 40 billets for 40 handles for me to carve out. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to right click on this to make this our default. We're just going to start sawing billets. I'm going to start all 40 of these billets out. Actually, we'll just do one. We'll just do one. Just so you can get an idea of the experience from one handle. All right, so 400 wood's not bad. There's a softwood billet right there. I'm going to right click, or actually we're going to right click on our knife. We're going to craft, handle, and I'm at 91. I could eat. Let's eat. Let's go ahead and eat. We got to get our food quality up. And you guys, we've talked about this, right? Food quality, oh, it's 2 now for me because I'm eating good food, which means my experience points are going to be ×2. But we are on the Epiland RP server, which means it's a 0.5 experience point server. So basically, I'm getting a 1 experience point across the board flat, one experience point. If you're on the PvP servers, you'll be getting the same experience that I'm getting right now. So let's go ahead and let's make our handle. We're going to craft it and we're going to produce it. Bottom right hand side here. And it takes a while to carve a handle. So this is not the fastest process in the world, but it's no different than if you're gathering something. It's about the same amount of time. So, and this is going to give me 0.30. And I already was level 11. So, or no, 12. So it didn't quite bring me up to 13. But if I get a third of a point, it takes 3 to go up a level. I have 40 billets. I'm going to go up 10, 11, 12, 13 levels, which is going to get me to 26 from one tree. Level 26 from one tree. If you go and you just start cutting trees down willy-nilly and then go back and do this, you're going to take forever. You're going to waste a lot of time, you're going to waste a lot of energy, and you're going to waste a lot of tools because your saw is going to be breaking and you're going to need more. You may not care. You may not care. I happen to care. I don't feel like running around when I can do 1 log versus 10. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the leveling of the carpentry. But I will say this, that once you get to 30, you should go and see if you can buy yourself a carpenter's kit. If you can get yourself a carpenter's kit, you can start making practice weapons, and not only are you going to be able to use those practice weapons to level your combat, but the crown will buy practice weapons, guys. So for a carpenter, that's an early game item that you can sell to the crown that's beyond selling building logs, so you can make a little bit more money. So anyway, guys, I hope this video helped you out. And if it did, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, do that right now. As I always say, I am my usual me. You be your usual you. We'll see you next time on Life is Feudal, the MMO. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.